Hello, welcome to day 12 of 100 Grammar with Mariia. Today we keep working with nouns, and hopefully this will be the last video in this chapter where we discuss nouns, singular and plural forms of these nouns and what nouns are countable, uncountable, and so on. Today we focus on nouns which are used only in plural. It means that the word is already in plural form, and we have to treat it and use it as the plural form. Like make this word in singular form, you're going to use a specific word. Maybe it reminds you about the rule which we discussed in our previous video, when you need to speak about a piece of one group of objects, for example. You add some other word and make it plural. In this case, we do vice versa. As always, we have a nice quote of a very famous person. I must need glasses because everywhere I look, people have two faces. A little bit sarcastic, you understand that. Appreciate honesty in people, and that's why this is not about that. Am I right? You notice that we have two words which are marked, glasses and people. These two words have already plural form, and we cannot make a singular form by just taking away this ending, because it's wrong. You cannot do that. This es ending is part of the word. So those nouns which are always in plural are put into these three categories. So the first thing you have to remember, people as a group all together. We speak about them as in plural form. Even though we use these words as family, and we do not say families, but we mean family, all family members. For example, the Smiths, all family members in this Smiths family. Staff, for example, teaching staff, and please remember that we write a letter here, because if you use U letter, stuff like that, if you spell it, it'll be like things. So not about this word, stuff. For example, teaching staff. Team, so members of the team, again, team, company. Sometimes we can use even the name of this company when we mean people. Sometimes we can hear even government. We mean people who work in that government. They do something. A simple sentence. Let's take this sentence, this word family. Let's say family, big. If you know already that family, in this case, we speak about all members of the family, and this family, just like one family, you can say the family is big, just in general. But when you mean members of the family, you have to use this word and treat it as the plural form, as it has a plural form. For example, the family come later. Do not come. It means people in that family. They will come later. So we have this word, you understand, always in plural. And in that case, we do not need this rule, singular s. So no s if you use it in the present indefinite tense form, in this simple tense form. But this was about that, about people. People as a group, always plural. Sometimes you can notice that these words can be used as singular, but in that case, it means it's not about people. It's just about organization, for example. Then another part you noticed here. Let's say that these are trousers. So when you speak about clothes, this word clothes is already in plural form. And here we have some other words. I mentioned already trousers. Let's read these words as well. Can you help me, please? Read these words.
Jeans.
Jeans.
Shorts. Pajamas. Braces.
Do you notice? So we have clothes, jeans, shorts, pajamas, braces. Is there anything that reminds you why these all words are in this group? Is there anything here that you notice? Something special about these words?
Every word ends with the letter S.
You're right. So we have this ending here. Sometimes S, sometimes ES. You're right. So this word, it's easy for us to understand. It's in plural form because it has S. But what interesting is, these all words consist of two parts. If you think in the object, the thing, consists of two identical parts. So that's why I drew here these trousers. So look, you can think like that. We have two parts. They are identical. So when you speak about clothes, for example, here we have jeans, two identical parts, shorts, pajamas, maybe not identical parts, but you have these like two articles of clothes together, pajamas. And culottes, you can say, and some other words. If they consist of two parts like that, like for two legs, let's say, they are always in plural. And you've noticed I have said an article of clothes. If I want to make speak about one part, here I've added the word an article. What about these words? If I want to say that I want only one of jeans, what is the word I can use? One of jeans. One
pair of jeans.
Pair of jeans. Very good. So look, I can add here another word. Let's write it here. Pair. A pair of. One pair of jeans. One pair of jeans. These words have S ending, and you cannot make this word as shorts. You can say some shorts as well sometimes, or some jeans. But a pair, it means a pair. Now we can count this word in singular form only by taking away this S, because it doesn't work that way. You have some special words which help you to make it singular. Use this word in singular form. And now we have the third group here. What do you think this is? What is it?
Obstacles.
Okay, let's say glasses, or we can say spectacles, we can say. So what do you notice here? When we speak about some other articles that we can have, or we speak about some tools, which again consist of two identical parts, we speak about them as in plural form. And you notice again, we have these S endings as well here. So in fact, this word shows you already it's in plural form. Even when you mean only one part, so in that case you say one pair, a pair, one pair. Again, identical parts, like one, each part for itself. So now we have the plural. As always, I give you some tips how you can remember some other words which we always use, which are often used in English. And you have to remember that these words are always in plural form. Here I've written some of these words, and as always we are going to make a sentence. Police. You mean police officers all together. Police forces, police officers. So police is always in plural form. So let's see. The police in military clothes with arms protect people, not only people, but also poultry and cattle. Poultry and cattle, you understand we speak about animals and birds here. Again, all together, so living things together. When you use one word, you use this word in a plural form. So again, we have these words. Read this sentence or think about this sentence a few times. It will help you to remember these different groups of words. Thank you for today. See you next time.